September the 15th of 2020, fiscal court meeting with Jerry Summers, Tony Wilson. This is about Angie Webb Greenup and Tony Wilson going onto people's property and stealing their animals and selling them. Judge Summers knew about this in 2020. This happened to me in January of 2024 last year. Jamie Baker was sent the evidence to her, and she refused to even open the package. It was sealed. She would have had to cut it open. It was not cut open. So here's the video from our fiscal court meeting in Shepherdsville, Kentucky on September the 15th of 2020, where three men are testifying of what happened to them, and even the sheriff, probably Sergeant Johns, was involved.
You want to take his time? He signed up first, Mr. Katermas.
Norman Katermas. And I don't see why our judge is letting this dog warden go around and do what she's doing to people.
Angie
She's
Greenup.
on my place. She's got my dogs. You promised me, when you got in there, you would take care of it. You ain't done nothing. To me, they stole this boy's dogs right out of his pen. They stole mine. Come up there, didn't even get up the driveway. They were standing in my driveway. They had about 6 or 7 power loads. I had people to call me and ask me what was going on. Well, somebody died at my house. Had the sheriff with them. I asked him, I said, ain't she supposed to sign a paper? Give me a paper. Yeah, I said, I don't know. Said, I'm just here for the drama. She said, well, get all these dogs. Said, you sign this paper. And said, I won't charge you nothing. I signed the paper. I shouldn't even done that. I signed the paper. So she goes up there, starts taking my dogs, then turns around and said, fellas, just hold up. We ain't got enough room for them. Said, just take and keep what you want. And stuck 2 of my Ratters that I bought, spaded them. Took 2 Yorkies that belonged to my son. I was keeping them. Neutered them. Went out there in the pasture looking at my horses. For the pasture, it was behind the barn now a lot. She said, where's your feed for your ponies up there? I said, they don't need none. I give them grain, and they got feed out there, plenty of grass. So she takes her little pad, and she goes out there in the pasture, and she looks. She comes back, she didn't say nothing. But it shouldn't keep on going like it's going. It needs to be stopped. There's no reason for nobody. I had up no trespassing sign. Does it do any good to put up no trespassing signs and somebody just come in on you and do what they want? No, it ain't right. It's time to do something. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Katermas. Rob Liddy. Sure, that'd be fine then. And
I'm here for your dog ward.
what's your name?
My name is Perry Robertson. I would like to see her job terminated. I've dealt with this woman for 3 years on the same breed of dogs. I live off the road. You can't see my house. I live a quarter mile off the road. She's done took them 3 times from my home. I'm a night worker. I coon hunt. I got people that hunt a dog for me. It was late. They didn't bring the dogs back because of being late. I said, just keep them at your house and we'll pick them up tomorrow. I work in Danville. I done that. She took my dogs, and when I went there to get them, she won't give them back. I've checked with the county records to see if her warrant was was not of yesterday. So she didn't turn in nothing for these dogs. Her warrant wasn't filed or anything. This has been going on for 2 weeks. I'm talking to a lawyer. I'm going to sue her and the county if I can't get this resolved. This woman, I'm tired of messing with her. Some dogs killed my mom's dogs. They went to her. She done nothing about it, but every time a hound is anywhere, she takes them. And this woman has cost me. These dogs are trained for competition. I just missed a competition on Labor Day weekend. She for $2,000 to $3,000. I've won it before. This is what the dog was trained for. I went to get the dog. She won't release it to me. Why? I have no idea.
They sell them.
Like I said, she got a search warrant on
They sell
some
them for
other
profit
people
like
that
they
had
did my
dogs
dogs.
hunting for one night. She never filed it until this morning. As of yesterday, it's not filed. I've been dealing with her for quite some years now.
And in January 2024, Tony Wilson did not have relinquished papers. And Tammy Baker told me she was not going to do nothing to him about it. Stealing my dogs.
Yeah. I love my dog. Their dogs, whatever you want to say, is that they're going to take a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 dog. I know these gentlemen very well. I don't know what's going on. I don't have nothing to do with that. They just had my dogs less than 24 hours. Like I said, I work out of town. They picked them up that evening. They hunted them. It was late. I said, just keep them at your house until tomorrow, and I'll pick them up. And then the dogs got taken for something I have nothing. I have nothing to do with. All I like to do is get my dogs back so I can continue on the hunt. These dogs are in magazines and everything. We're avid competition hunters.
John, what triggers the process for a dog to be picked up like in these situations? Can you take us through the legal steps? I'd like to learn myself a little. Like, what constitutes a call? Does somebody make a complaint? How does this even get started?
Offense to you, sir. The dogs do have name tags. She did take my collars off. I took paperwork to get the dogs. I've got videos on my phones of the dogs. I've took pictures of the sire, the day. But I'm just letting y'all know that the dogs they do have name tags on them. Yes, they are lying. I'll argue with anybody. I got the pictures on my phones. I identified collars. Mr. Quells, the cop, walked back in there, identified my collars. The name tags were taken off of them. Sir, I got videos on every dog I got right there, them 2 dogs. As the night they took them. Well, I just want everybody to know here that the dogs were identified, paperwork was shown, and pictures. Mother, name, everything. Again, I'm tired of dealing with this woman. If I can't get her job resolved, I've done talked to a lawyer. Thank y'all. And the dogs I have pictures if you want to see them. I'll show each and every one of y'all the dogs from the time they were born to right now, to the night they took the dogs. I can show you everything. This is the 3rd time this woman has got these dogs. And like I said, I live a quarter mile. The first time she took them, they were 12 weeks old. I live a quarter mile off the road.
Dog profit ring.
How do you get 12? Quarter mile. 3rd time. Every time I go to her, she charges me $300-400. When I pull a checkbook out, it's $80. Like I said, I'm here for her job and to get my dogs back. And I have proof that they belong to me. Pictures, paperwork, everything. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is in 2020. I'm recording this July the 17th, 2024.
Mr. Lady?
My name's Ron Chandler. I've had dealings with the same woman. She took my dog. It wasn't a hunting dog. This was a yard dog I had in the yard to protect chickens. He wandered off. I put a collar on him, kept him in the yard. He wandered off through it. She got my dog. I went to her after some help with you all. I got my dog back with no collar on him. This is one of those collars to put on him to keep him in the yard. $180. No collar. Got my dog back. Went and bought another collar. 10 days later, she gets my dog again. Collar didn't work. Yep, my dog probably did get out on the road. She gets my dog again. I don't get no collar. She says, you can have the dog. I said, I can't keep the dog. He won't stay in a kennel. I bought collars. She kept both my collars. I never got any. She said the collars belonged to the dog. Well, the dog wasn't the one that went to town and bought the collars. I did. Now she's got a place for hunting dogs. I don't know what she does, but it seems like to me she strives on hunting dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Beagles, coonhounds, anything with a value. Where she's going with it, I lost over $300 worth of collars messing with this woman. Finally, I told her to just keep that dog. Now I don't have a dog. I've had hunting dogs all my life. I don't have a dog right now on account of that woman. She's terrible.
Angie Webb Greenup.
And if these little people we have here don't prove it to you, I can fill this courtroom up with people that'll tell you the same thing.
Yes. This is Bullitt County
Thank
corruption.
you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Chandler.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Mr. Lady?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Rod Leedy, once again, everybody probably knows me, at least on the panel now. For the last couple of weeks, we've been up here and talking about the same subject. It's the dumping and rezoning up on Brooks Hill.